So the advocacy and the arguments that you're making today are understandably economic ones, but ultimately you may find yourself going to a double dissolution election, arguing the politics on this with the Australian people. In what way are you convinced that this burns brightly in the minds of everyday Australians?
Well, in the first instance, we actually were given an overwhelming mandate at the 2013 election to reintroduce the ABCC. So that is something the Australian public have already voted for. When you're talking about the third largest employer in Australia, over 1 million Australians employed by this industry, within reason, you're getting into almost every home in Australia. And I think all Australians want to know that they can have a job and that the government is ensuring that those industries in which we can continue to grow and create jobs, we do.
So it becomes a bit like a referendum on the CFMEU in the way that the painters and dockers were...
No, I disagree. This is not a referendum on the CFMEU. I think the evidence against the CFMEU and the unlawful behaviour that the CFMEU for decades now has indulged in is there for all to see. 100 CFMEU officials currently before the courts and over 1,000 charges. This is all about ensuring that the building and construction industry within Australia complies with the law. The three of us go to work every day and guess what? We get to comply with our workplace laws. Why is it that one industry, an industry that I understand has approximately $777 billion worth of projects in the pipeline, talk about the potential for job creation, is still in a state of unlawfulness? We know what the problem is. We know what the solution is because it's previously worked, the reintroduction of the ABCC. So enough is enough, I say to Bill Shorten. You know, he reminds me of, the monkey. What is it? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil when it comes to the CFMEU and their antics. Enough is enough.